Something feels off. Not broken, not falling apart, just off. Like you've been running on autopilot for too long, and somewhere along the way you lost the thread. The version of you that was supposed to show up this year, that version is still waiting. Here's the thing nobody tells you about hitting reset on your life. You don't need a new year. You don't need a rock bottom moment. You don't need everything to fall apart before you're allowed to start over. You just need 30 days, and you need to know where to actually start. Step 1. Do the Wheel of Life exercise. Before you change anything, you need to know what's actually broken. Most people skip this part. They just start adding new habits, new goals, new routines without ever diagnosing which areas of their life are actually bleeding out. Here's what you do. Draw a circle, divide it into 8 sections. Label them health, career, finances, partner, family, friends, fun, and spirituality. Now rate yourself from 1 to 10 in each category. Honest ratings, not aspirational, not what you want it to be, what it actually is right now. The sections you scored lowest, those are your focus for the next 30 days. Not the areas where you're already doing okay, the areas where you're quietly struggling. This is called the Wheel of Life exercise, and it works because it forces you to stop guessing and start seeing. Most people are grinding hard in 1 or 2 areas, while 3 other areas are quietly falling apart. This shows you exactly where the real leak is. You can't fix what you haven't honestly looked at.
Step 2. Fix your sleep. Seriously. I know, you've heard this one before. Stay with me. Sleep is not a lifestyle preference. It is the single most important biological lever you have for literally everything else on this list. When your sleep is broken, your focus is broken, your mood is broken, your willpower is broken, your decision-making is broken. You can build the most intentional morning routine in the world, and it will not work if you're running it on 5 hours of garbage sleep. Andrew Huberman, Stanford neuroscientist, lays out the framework clearly. Get sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking up. No bright light exposure after 10 p.m. Keep your room cool. No caffeine after 2 p.m. No alcohol if you want real deep sleep. That's not complicated. That's just biology. If your sleep is out of whack right now, fixing it is priority number 1. Everything else gets easier when this is working. Everything else stays hard when it isn't. You're not unmotivated. You might just be running on empty. Step 3. Declutter your physical and digital space. Here's something most people don't realize. Clutter creates a low-grade cognitive load that never fully turns off. Every pile on your desk, every unread email in your inbox, every app you haven't used in 6 months, every notification badge, every tab left open, all of it is quietly draining processing power from your brain in the background all day, every day. Your environment is either working for you or against you. There's no neutral. The move is simple. Pick 1 space to clean up each day this week. Not everything at once, that's overwhelming and you'll quit. 1 space per day. Monday, your desk. Tuesday, your email inbox. Wednesday, your phone storage and notifications. Thursday, your workspace drawers. Friday, your digital desktop. By the end of the week, your environment has changed. And when your environment changes, your mental state follows. This isn't motivational fluff. Environmental psychology backs this up consistently. Cleaner space, cleaner cognition. Start where you are, clean what you can see.
Step 4. Create a stop doing list. Everyone obsesses over what to add. New habits, new goals, new morning routines, new systems. But here's what nobody talks about. The fastest way to move forward is almost always through subtraction, not addition. Here's the question that will legit change how you think about your time. If a competent CEO got to run your life for the next 30 days, what are the first things they would cut? The time you're wasting, the commitments that drain you and produce nothing, the habits that are keeping you stuck, the relationships that are net negative, the apps that steal hours you'll never get back. Write a stop doing list. Write down everything you need to stop doing that's quietly running your energy into the ground. Then start cutting. This is the move. Not more discipline over more things, less things requiring discipline. Everything you stop doing creates room for something that actually matters. Step 5. Curate your information diet. Your diet isn't only what you eat, it's what you consume on a daily basis through your eyes and ears. What you read, what you watch, what you listen to, who you follow, what algorithm you've trained to feed you. All of that is shaping your thinking, your mood, your beliefs, your expectations of yourself, whether you're aware of it or not. Here's a quick audit. Set aside 30 minutes this week. Unsubscribe from every email you haven't opened in the last month. Unfollow every account that makes you feel worse about yourself or your life when you see it. Delete every app you open out of boredom and close feeling empty. That's your information detox. 30 minutes, real results. What you feed your mind daily becomes your mental environment, and your mental environment becomes your thinking, and your thinking becomes your life. Be as intentional about what goes into your brain as you are about what goes into your body, because the inputs are shaping the outputs, whether you curate them or not.
Step 6. Close your open loops. Here is one of the fastest ways to immediately feel lighter. Your brain is like a browser, and right now you have too many tabs open. Every unfinished task, every unanswered message, every conversation you need to have, every decision you've been avoiding, everything you said you'd do and haven't. All of it is sitting open in your mental RAM, silently consuming memory and focus that should be going toward your actual life. The fix is simple. Sit down with a notebook and write out every single open loop you can think of, everything that's pulling at your attention. Unfinished projects, awkward conversations you're avoiding, things you've been meaning to do for weeks. For each one, you have exactly 3 options. Do it, schedule it, or let it go. That's the whole system. Do it now if it takes less than 2 minutes, put it on your calendar if it requires real time, or consciously decide to release it if it's not actually important. This is closing the browser tabs in your brain, and the mental clarity you feel when you do this is genuinely one of the most immediate payoffs you can get without changing anything external. Step 7. Reclaim your mornings. Last one, and this one compounds harder than almost anything else on this list. What you do in the first 60 minutes of your day sets the emotional and cognitive tone for everything that follows. This is not hype. This is neuroscience. The moment you check your phone first thing in the morning, you've handed the first hour of your day to someone else's agenda, their notifications, their updates, their content, their urgency. And your brain spends the rest of the day playing catch-up to reset from that reactive state. Here are the rules that actually work. No phone in the bedroom, ever. If you use it as an alarm, get a $5 alarm clock. It's worth it. No screens for the first 30 minutes after waking. Let your brain boot up on its own terms. Drink water before coffee. Your body is dehydrated after 8 hours of sleep. Water first, then coffee. Non-negotiable. Write down your top 3 priorities for the day before you do anything else. Not your to-do list, not everything you need to do. The 3 things that actually matter. Eat protein within the first hour. Your brain needs it to function, and your energy will reflect it all day. That's the morning protocol. No 2-hour routine required, no cold plunges, no journaling for 45 minutes, just 5 simple rules that protect your first hour from the chaos of everything else. Your mornings are yours. Protect them like it.
Conclusion. 7 steps, 30 days, 1 hard reset. Start with the wheel of life to see where you're actually bleeding. Fix your sleep because nothing else works without it. Declutter your space because your environment is shaping your brain. Create a stop doing list because subtraction is faster than addition. Curate what you consume because your inputs are your mental environment. Close your open loops because your brain can't focus with 100 tabs running. and reclaim your mornings, because the first hour sets the whole day. You don't need everything to fall apart to start over. You don't need a new year or a perfect moment or some dramatic rock bottom. You just need this weekend and the decision to actually do one of these things today. Not tomorrow, not Monday, today. Pick the one that hit hardest. Start there, right now. Subscribe to Inner Clarity for a new video every week. And if someone in your life needs a reset right now, send them this video. That might be the most useful thing you do today.